And we are back from the break. Let's go ahead and check something here. I may have missed a mini medal back here in Galenholm. So I want to check that first. I'll look to see if I see Zalen around anywhere as well. I'll keep nose for treasuring around just to make sure that I've gotten everything. Nope. Alright. I mean, he's not on this beach over here. Alright, but first, there may be one that I missed in here, so let's go check. Okay, that still has the number up. So at the very end of here, there is the grave marker. And I may have missed one. I don't remember getting that one. Okay. I'm going to give myself holy protection just so that I don't have to deal with as many encounters. Do. Okay, nothing here. Now to try to remember which of these I take to get to where I want. Okay, I think I see. Okay. No treasures. I think it's the lower left corner. Holy protection wore off. Let's get that back. Especially when you've already been in a dungeon, I wish you could move even faster. Okay, good. That is where I wanted to go. Okay. Wait a second. Did I might have misremembered. Let me see. Am I thinking of a different location? I think I did get the one that I was misremembering. That's right around here, yeah. Okay. I did get that one. Alright. I just was not remembering that. Alright. Okay, so that's not it. Might have to look at the secret spots, but first of all... He is here in Damdara. Yeah, I'm looking for mini-metals. Yeah, here he is. In this town so sadly fallen to ruin, where once wrought fine weapons and suits of shining plate, alas, fiends have surely long since carried off all such treasures. So yeah, he's still saying that, but also, he is in, I think he's still here in the Nameless Ruins as well. Yeah, see, he's still here too. Shall all mankind's great settlement soon fall to the fiends as this once bustling town did? And if such is our fate, what meaning is there in bringing new works of song into being? Okay. I guess I'll go to Cantlin. Maybe I didn't see him there. I don't think he's in the Forgotten Ruins. I'll go there. I think he was, but he did move. I don't think he's here anymore. Get out here, birds. No one loves you. Yeah. So he's not here right now. I think he was. No treasures. There's just kitties. Alright, did I see him here? I did not see him here. Okay, I missed him here. Oh ho! If it is not my good friend Ald, a pleasure as always. If the records of times past are to be believed, both Galen and the Golden Voice and mighty Erdrick spent time here in Cantlin. Then, too, the world was threatened by a great evil. Much of Galen's work concerned those times, the hero of legend, and the people of this town. Kitty! Wherefore did he write of such things, thou askest? Why, because 'twould surely have been impossible not to. She chased off the kitty. Certain records also suggest that he did hide the Lyre of Ire back in our ancestral home, that a careless strum might not summon the fearsome fiends known to roam hereabouts. Perhaps I too should return to Galenholm. Its people must surely be pining for the fjords, for the return of their best beloved bard. I have a fancy now and then to visit the humble town whence I first set forth on my travels. Fair Galenholm surely feeleth the lack of its most gifted son. And no treasures here, although there was a locked chest up here. I think I got, but I should double check. Because I may not have. I did. Okay. They yearn for your ear-splitting music, indeed. Indeed they do. We meet again, Ald, and where more fitting than here in the home of my storied ancestor. Just now I did meet with a most intriguing roguish fellow by the name of Robin Hood. I know him. 'Twas here, or so he doth claim, that his own ancestor did gift unto the father of mighty Erdrick a suit of attire most marvelous indeed. He's lying. But so it did seem the kind to elaborate for the sake of a gripping tale. Heavens only know if what he imparted to me was the truth. No, I know. He did not. He was a liar. After all, he also spoke of having met with fairies. I myself have heard tell of encounters with fairies in fields of flowers in the far south, but can such rumors really be true? 'Tis said that mighty Erdrick did consort with such beings. One could do worse, perhaps, than go and see. Okie dokie. So that will be the Field of Flowers. Oh. I wasn't expecting you to be here.
Oh, hello, Ald. What are you doing here? What? A bard has asked you to help him find somewhere with a deep connection to Erdrick? Let me think. To be honest, I only really knew Erdrick in passing. It was Ortega I knew better, Erdrick's dad.
Do tell.
He was very strong. You should have seen him swing that huge great axe around, but very kind as well. And he once saved me from some monsters in this very field. But you're looking for somewhere with a specific connection to his child, right? Nowhere really springs to mind. Nowhere that you wouldn't already know anyway. But the boss knew Erdrick better.
Oh, right, Overseer is the one who is supposed to speak like Torgo. I forgot. I thought it was the other one. I get the two mixed up. She might know something I don't. If you're ever over at the Shrine of Rain, maybe you can ask her. I better not have to climb to the top. Yeah, I forgot that the Overseer is the one who speaks that way. Alright, Shrine of Rain. Also, I need to figure out where the enemies that I haven't fought yet are.
The boss told us we should come here, so we did.
Yep.
It's where we used to worship Lady Rubus, apparently. We're all really excited. Thanks for bringing Lady Rubus back to us. And not only did she give you her blessing, she told you what you need to do next. You're one lucky human, and we'll be cheering you on all the way.
Oops.
So go and give that stupid Dragonlord a right royal boot up the bum for us.
30.
Is that the mark of Erdrick you're carrying? Amazing, I'd heard of it, but I've never seen it in real life. Cool.
I got other fairies to talk to.
I don't love humans, but you're all right. After all, you help dwarves and fairies as well as your own kind. That's got to count for something. Yep, you can beat the Dragonlord, I'm sure of it, so good luck.
Gee, thanks. Alright, doesn't look like there are going to be any more fairies. They probably would have scattered some along here if there were. Nope, alright. Also, goes your treasure. You very much misread Fragrant as pregnant. What are you getting up to over here, old man? Oh, I don't have to watch over the Staff of Rain, if you know what I mean.
Just who I wanted to see. The chief filled me in on what you're looking for. Somewhere with a deep connection to Erdrick, right? I know just the place, and luckily for you, I'm feeling charitable today, so I'm going to take you there myself.
Wait, wait, no, don't go to the light! Oh, he's always been here.
We're on an island west of Tantagel. It's where Erdrick first set foot in Alefgard. Not long after Zoma was defeated, Erdrick came back here and looked up to the sky above. Our hero was always so cheerful in front of other people, but that day, for once, the mask slipped. Eyes that were once filled with resolve, now filled with tears. Lips that once kept a stony silence, now moved in a silent prayer. Perhaps it was a message to the world above, a message of reassurance to a much-missed mother. Mommy.
Could it be the helmet? I was wondering where that was. Looks a lot like the helmet I'm wearing right now, actually. Mine. My helmet. Mine.
Or perhaps it was a plea. A plea to return home.
See, that's something that they could have done with 3, is what happens with the upper world after Erdrick falls down to the lower world, you know? That's definitely something they could have done with Dragon Quest Builders 3. Alright, let's find other treasures. Snoop! Ald examines the ground at his feet. What? It's some 2-leaf clovers. Ald obtains 2 2-leaf clovers. It's actually just 1 4-leaf clover that he has split into 2. Ald examines the ground at his feet. What? It's a mini-medal. Ald obtains a mini-medal. It's a shame I can't go back into this house. It's in pretty bad shape. Alrighty. It looks like it might be somebody's grave. And there's something sitting on the ground beside it. It's weird that you only noticed it after looking at the grave. Very, very strange. Perhaps you need glasses. Ald obtains Erdrick's helm. He looks more closely and sees that there's something engraved inside it. May victory smile upon you, great hero of Aliahan. Yes, please, Nike, smile upon me. Alright, headwear which originally belonged to Aliahan's finest. May victory smile upon you, a great hero of Aliahan, is engraved on the interior. Bestows various effects upon those who don it. My wisdom will go down pretty considerably, but I will get more defense. Let's go ahead and peep that. This is a helmet. Ooh. So it's literally just been sitting there in the open, exposed to the elements for all these generations? Yes. Yeah, it has. It increases resistance to status ailments such as sleep, confusion, bedazzlement, paralysis, and instant death. It also increases the power of the wearer's lightning spells and abilities. Alright, that might make up for the loss of wisdom. This item does not appear to be cursed. Equip away. No shopkeeper would give you any gold coins for this item. Fine, fine. Put the thinking cap in the bag. Erdrick's Legacy, awarded for equipping all of Erdrick's gear. Alright. I got an achievement. I do look different now.
I've been here a few times now, so I can just zoom in and out. Do you want to go back to the Shrine of Rain?
No.
All right, well, just say when you want to head back.
Okay, so we can zoom back. But I am still missing a pair of mini-medals. I've gotten 38. Would be nice if there was an in-game checklist. Wouldn't have to reveal where the other ones were, but it would be nice if it said, like, you know, Wayfarer's Chapel, Craggy Cave, etc., etc. Because, oh my god, how am I going to go about finding these now? This is going to be very annoying. Alright, is there a list of secret spots, in case there's, like, some that don't actually show up? World map having indicators. Yes, like, one of the really nice things about the Pixel remasters, Final Fantasy Pixel remasters, let's actually just take you back. Let's go back. Is that when you look at the map... Oh yeah, I have a list of mini-medal locations, but I don't remember which ones I've gotten. I want to find a list of secret spot locations, because that might help me. That does not help me. Alright. Is there a list of them? Or a number? If there is just like a number. A few secret spots do not appear on the map until near the end of the game. Okay, so that might be... There might be some that I have not seen. Alright, hold on. I'm looking at a list right now. Which is kind of crummy. Kind of crummy. Trying to figure out what shards you missed. Yeah, so there's a reason why when I took a break from Dragon Quest VII when I originally played it, and then came back and just kind of like gave up. Is because, like, I had no idea where I had been, what I had collected, that sort of thing. So there is an achievement for making all those little silly crafting items that are worthless. Okay, let's see. 5 new secret spots have appeared on the map. Okay. And there are 2 mini medals in those. So yes, I'm pretty sure that those are going to be the ones that we have not found yet. All right. Okay. Not seeing it. Oh, there it is. I don't know if that's the one in question, but that is one that is indicating on the map. Let's go get that one. Yeah, that's actually kind of crummy. Secret spots that only show up after a certain point. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's not good. Because really, why would you go back to these places? 2 treasures left. Ald opens a treasure chest. What? It's a mirror shield. Ald obtains a mirror shield. This is definitely not the one in question, but that's okay. That's not the first one I was looking at. There we go. Ald examines the ground at his feet. What? It's a duplicate. Ald obtains a duplicate. That might be worth it. That might be worth equipping. Allows the wearer to cast the same spell twice in a row. I can't remember if that takes extra MP. Yeah, I was right before I started the stream, I did get my update video uploaded. After last session, when I was after doing a ton of cop-out spamming on the like the last 2 bosses, basically, I went and looked it up, and they do both have very strong patterns. I didn't realize it with the first one, the Gargoyle. But I definitely realized it with the skeleton guy. But it very much seems like the kind of thing where if you're on Draconian Quest, you need to guide your way through them. They have very, very specific methods of defeating them, it looks like. And I'm not a fan of that. One of the I mean, I think part of it is just the nature of you know, like with only one character, there's a real limit to what you can actually do in that. That might be the one that showed up, but I don't think so. Alright, I'm not too worried about that one. Let's look for... Oh, yep, there's one for the fairy village. So those are showing up farther away than I thought. Yeah, I mean, solo versus a group is definitely hard. Dragon Quest III, I think, has a huge advantage over the other games because you get to create your own party. And thus, the designers can't know what abilities you're going to have other than those of your main character. And that is a big advantage to you as a player, having a lot of options available for you. Oh, it appears inside the barrel. What? It's a mini-medal. Ald obtains a mini-medal. Alright, there it is. Ald appears inside the barrel. What? It's a vial of slippery sap. Ald obtains a vial of slippery sap. Ald opens a treasure chest. Ald obtains 7,244 gold coins. Okay, that's it. Let's see. think I had too much trouble with the Dragonfly boss. But the Gargoyle, the fact, because, like, the thing about a solo game is that anytime, like, if they're not giving you space to cast some buffs on yourself, or, you know, like, you tend to hit a thing where you end up with a pattern of, like, attack, attack, heal, attack, attack, heal, attack, attack, heal. Because the enemy does enough damage for you to attack a couple times, then you have to heal. Then you can attack a couple times, but then you have to heal again. Alternately, you might have a situation where it's like, buff your defense, attack, heal. Buff your defense, attack, heal. Buff your defense, attack, heal. You know, that kind of thing. And you get into a pattern like that. But I feel like this game isn't really working too well on that regard. And one of the reasons why Cop-Out is so good is that when it works, which it works at least 7 out of 8 times, I think that's its mechanic. Yep, there it is. You know, you take no damage if they're physically attacking, and they take damage. It's a pretty powerful ability there. But it's also the most boring of strategies. And that I don't like. That's what I don't like. Even attack, attack, heal feels less boring, even though it can be very, very monotonous. Yeah, no, I mean, and that's why, like, it's kind of a cheesy way. I don't think it's what they intended as the method for you to use to win. But if you don't know the patterns of the enemies in question, then yeah, I don't think that you're going to really have an easy time not doing that. Well, takes a quick look inside the bag. What? It's a mini-medal. Ald obtains a mini-medal. Ald peers inside the barrel. What? It's a pot lid. Ald obtains a pot lid. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, I did not mean to leave. Oh, there we go. Ald examines the ground at his feet. What? It's an Yggdrasil dress coat. Ald obtains an Yggdrasil dress coat. Huh. That's new. This coat of Ald. It's my coat. It's my coat now. It's true. It knows. It knows. Lowers the chances of its wearer becoming confused, having their spells sealed away, or their MP drained. It's not that great, actually. Resistance to MP absorption, confusion, having your spell sealed away when equipped. Does not appear to be cursed. Selling such a precious item would be a waste, but it should fetch a price of 17,400 gold coins. Okay. Ah, up there. All right. Why can't I just climb over the mountains? Get kazapped. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the cop-out strategy. I mean, like, I will use it. But I do think that it's a, like, to not use that strategy on many of the bosses, it is a case of, like, equip all of these specific things, use these very specific abilities in this specific order, and then hope. And if you're already in a situation of... I hate you, sir. You know, basing it on luck anyway, then you almost might as well just cop out. And for things like the knight and the gargoyle, like, it just feels like it's a much better process anyway, because they do so much damage. Okay, 2 treasures. Oh, okay. That's obvious. Hold up, it's a treasure chest. What? It's a Sword of Ruin. Ald obtains a Sword of Ruin. Ald peeks inside the pot. What? It's a Seed of Strength. Ald obtains a Seed of Strength. Let's go ahead and use the Seed of Strength. 3 Strength. Very nice. Okay, back to Tantagel. Because I think there still should be one out here. So it says northwest. Alright, so there should be 15. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15? Did I count that one? No, I did not count that one. Alright. I guess I did see that one up there. Or something. Yep. That's all 15. Alright. So I did get them. The Knight you swear was designed with cop-out in mind. Yeah, the fact that you can't buff enough to take that kind of damage is very much in that, you know, it really did make it feel like that was the expected strategy there. Like, especially with the skeleton, he had a very clear pattern that made it very obvious. Whereas the other guys, they definitely did have a randomized element to it. The skeleton always followed a pattern. The pattern did change up when he went into yellow health, but it was a very specific pattern where he would Fog of War. Attack twice, you know, kind of thing. I don't remember exactly what it was now, but it was a very easy, predictable pattern to manipulate. So you knew exactly when to cop out and stuff like that. The Knight did not. And that is one thing that makes me think that it may not have been the expected strategy. But, I don't know. Alright, so, let's see. Let's go to Rimmildar. Zalen should be there now. According to this thing. Yep, there he is. Is this the noble Sir Ald I see before me? 'Tis I, Zaelin, best beloved bard of all of Alefgard. Well, I don't... You're not beloved of me. Tell Zaelin that you found the place he was looking for? Yes! Thou hast learned of that place deeply connected to the legend of mighty Erdrick, the place I have so keenly sought? Explains. You will forever be mad that they didn't let Gwaelin get into the party at just a massive letdown to an otherwise really good remake. Yeah, like, that would have made a lot of these fights better if once you rescued Gwaelin, you had the option of saying, come along, and then she's just like a new party member and casting healing spells on you. And stuff like that. At the very least, having two people in the party now rather than one. The only other alternative would be that you could just continue to carry her everywhere. What, truly such tragedies befell the hero bold? To leave behind one's beloved homeland, never to return, how Erdrick must have suffered. I am forever in thy debt, good Ald. Never could I have discovered this myself. I know. You don't know the fairies like I do. It's true. But I must commit these emotions to paper while they resonate yet so profoundly in my chest. Just as did mine ancestor Galen, who did continue to celebrate the world's beauty and the nobility of its peoples, even as darkness descended and all hope seemed lost. For he and I are the same, chroniclers of life in all its majesty. Yeah, if she was just like a background, standing in the background like she was before, and occasionally like throwing a regular herb on you, that would have been great. Yes, la la la. A mother's warmth, a father's pride, a home long lost, a love denied. Hey, don't quit your day job. This is my day job. Wait, quit your day job.
Hey, why are you not looking at me anymore?
Oh my god, what's that horrible sound? That voice, could it be Zaelin, the best beloved bard himself? As long as it's not like from your stash of 70 herbs. I'd be okay with that, actually. Just chucking herbs from your pouch at you.
Is it a new work, perhaps? 'Tis beautiful and yet so sad. I fear I might... I wet him.
Perhaps I should visit my old mother and father more often. Oh yeah, thanks, game. Thanks. Just go ahead and remind me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Rude. The game should know that my father passed away. Couldn't even finish the thought. Oh, thou hast given unto me the greatest gift of all, friend Ald. Money? No. That of inspiration. My creative drought is at an end. I feel the flow of song return. I must share this gift with the world entire. I mean, there would be some element of intelligence behind it based on your hit points. 1,000 thanks, bold and handsome hero. One day soon I shall sing of thine own deeds. I am sure of it. Until then, adieu. A new song of Erdrick, awarded for inspiring Zaelin. Well, he has a new spring to his step. All right, everyone. Bye-bye. I'm done here. All right, so apparently there's an achievement for doing this, which seems ridiculous, but... Might as well get it. Alright, holy water. Just one. Tangle web. Coagulant. Oomph powder. Like, this stuff should have been available, like, right away. By the time you get this, you really don't want to use this stuff. Hot off the magic circle, apparently. I mean, I would much prefer if she were an actual, you know, real party member. Okay, that is the last one. Master Crafter, awarded for making all craftable items. Yay. Why did they even put that in? Oh, I'm sure I'll enjoy 2 more. I mean, I've enjoyed this. I have my complaints. Admittedly, some of those complaints are playing the Draconian version. So it's like kind of my own fault, but I do think that there could have been some better designs on things. That little crafting thing that we just did, that's dumb. Why is that in here? I don't know why that's in the game. It's dumb. You're darn right I'm getting free resting. Alright. Citadel of the Monarch of Metals. Let's go turn in our last remaining mini-metals. Okay, so actually this might indicate that there is no post-game. I don't know now. I am he, collector of that most maximally magnificent of minuscule marvels, the very monarch of metals himself. Thou art come bearing yet more mini-metals? This is a miniature miracle indeed. Quickly hand them to me. Very good, very good. Thou hast entrusted unto me a total of 40 medals thus far, good Ald. For delivering 39 medals unto me, may I present thee with thy reward, a war drum. Ald receives a war drum. That is a different piece of art than they've done before. For delivering 40 medals unto me, may I present thee with thy reward, a Gringham whip. That is also a different bit of art. Ald receives a Gringham whip. Metal Maniac, awarded for obtaining all the Monarch of Metals prizes. Zounds, to have amassed the maximum of many medals is a feat indeed. I have naught remaining with which to reward thee, save my maximal respect and appreciation. But yea, thou hast achieved the feats that may be described at minimum as magnificent. Thou art no mere medal hunter, but a medal maestro. I pray that the items with which I have rewarded thee prove at least minimally useful in the adventure ahead. Thanks. Never activated them, but the crafted crests can supposedly turbocharge spells. Yeah, but they also, so the critting is just random. It just increases your crit rate with them, essentially. Same thing with weapons. I've tried out a few of the spells, but most of them you have to be weak, like below half hit points. And they're all very expensive. So they're very situational, I feel like. Let's see, Traveler's Tips. So Cattle Prod to Beast Bopper, Dragon Slash, Double Dragon Slash. Now that might be worth trying. Minimally helpful, so he knows the items are junk? Yes. Fizzle Achilles Wheel forms a magic circle that lowers a group of enemies' defense and magic resistance. That could be interesting. Muster Strength. Muster more strength allows a caster to deal triple damage Okay, that might be worth trying. Undead Undoer becomes Pearly Gates. That's one that I felt was not that useful. Just because, like, Undead Undoer is great against one target. Pearly Gates is only really good against a big group of them. Demon Demeanor, Quadra Slash, that might be worth trying. An almighty attack that cuts through all enemies, but that's going to be multiple. I don't think that's going to be the 4 hits. Defending Champion to Pincushion, it prepares the caster to defend and counterattack any incoming attacks for a turn. That's that's too expensive, I think. Gust Slash becomes Sky Splitter, an awesome assault that rends the air itself in 2, highly effective against undead, amorphous, and material family monsters. Lightning Slash becomes Lightning Thrust, guaranteed to land a critical hit if it connects with the target. That is good against metal slimes. Magic Barrier becomes Zero Zone, allows a character to cast spells and abilities without using MP for a while. Falcon Slash, Gear Falcon Slash, 4 Swift Slashes, so I could try that. Kazap becomes Lightning Storm. Thunderbolts thrash all enemies, sometimes paralyzing them to boot. And Wild Side becomes Divide, makes 3 clones of the caster, which can carry out the same action 3 times per turn. That might be worth it, because that's only a little bit more. But I think you need to be... Let me go out and try something. Let's get into a fight. Because I think you need to be low on hit points for those. Right, I could have just whistled. Yeah, I think it's square. And the fact that I am not... I'm not able to get these... definitely makes me think... Yeah, you have to be, like, injured. Which, like, that itself makes them substantially less useful, especially against later bosses, where if you're at a point where you can use these, chances are you want to be healing. Yeah. Of course. All right, Wolfon, thank you very much for coming on out. Have a good rest of your night. 64 experience points, 27 gold coins. We do have an ad break that is just about to start. Okay, so yeah, you do have to be low on hit points for those. Unless there's some other way. Let me go, take a look. Over a dozen souped-up abilities and spells that can be unleashed with the Soul Sigil. If you want a better idea of what triggers these, try talking to the people of Alefgard or reading the many books you come across on your travels. While being at Death's Door can sometimes trigger these transformations, it's worth remembering that you don't necessarily need to be below 50% hit points to activate them. Take part in enough battles, and you might even work out the conditions that trigger the Soul Sigil yourself. Huh. Alright. Let's see. To the search machine. Alright, let's see. I'm looking to see if there's anything obvious about it. Nope. Okay, let's see. Under 50% to use or under the effects of a reheal or focus. Oh, that okay. All right. All right, I'm going to try that. It is about time for us to take a short break. So it says if you're under reheal or focus pocus, you can use them. So that would be a better reason to get focus pocus going on myself. But we do have an ad break just about to start, so I'm going to step away for just a moment, get myself some more water, get a bio break, and for those watching on YouTube, we will be back with the next episode. For those watching on Twitch, don't go anywhere because we will be back momentarily.